And coming down onto your back, hug your knees into your chest. And feel this help your exhale, just letting go with each breath. As you inhale, maybe the legs float away a little bit. And then squeezing in. This is called wind reliever pose. So if you happen to release some wind, that's totally lovely too. So just taking a few more breaths here and really tuning into the releasing, the letting go of 2024. I know for me, it was a very intense year, especially the second half of it. And I'm ready to let it go. Gratitude for all that I've learned. And welcoming in some calm, grounding peace and ease. Let's do one more breath here. Lovely. And then releasing the feet to the floor and bringing the hands to the belly, letting the knees fall in against each other so the legs can just relax. And this is a nice low back release. And hands on the belly, both palms in contact with the belly, and just gratitude for the ability to digest food, to digest changes in our lives, to digest information, to trust our gut. So here now, breathing so deeply that the hands rise and fall with the breath. Breathing in the energy of a new year and exhaling what we'd like to let go of from the past year. Nice. Releasing from the belly. If you'd like to keep your legs where they are, feel free to do that. Otherwise, you can stretch your legs out and kind of bring your heels towards the outside corners of the mat. So your legs are out, perhaps a little wider. Might slide the shoulder blades down the back. And resting here, stretched out, or with your knees bent still, whatever works best for you. And here we're going to draw kind of like a snow angel, sweeping the arms out and up, and exhale out and down. Sliding the arms along the floor. Inhale, coming up, exhale, out and down. And think of this as just clearing the space around you. Kind of enveloping you in this bubble of love and light and protection and nourishment. You might find that your back wants to arch a bit. Two more. And then inhale up one more time. Keeping the arms reaching above the head, you can interlace your thumbs and really stretch your fingertips and then wiggle your hips. So you're going to shift the hips side to side, and stretching out the side bodies, elongating through the torso. And then reaching really long, point the toes. And then as you exhale, bring the knees back in and hug them in. And you might notice maybe this feels a little different from the very first knees hugging in at the beginning of our practice. Placing one hand on top of each knee, begin to move your knees around in separate circles. Moving out, away from each other, around and back in, and coordinating with the breath. We cultivate appreciation of the cycles, and sometimes those cycles have us moving away or towards things, people, ideas. Let's reverse the direction of the circle, going back the other way, other direction. Waking up those hips. Nourishing and bringing them back in together, hugging them in nice and tight, bringing the arms out to T, keeping those knees held in tight. Take an inhale here and pressing the low back down into the floor. Drop both knees over to the right, but don't let them rest on the floor. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, drop knees to the left without resting them. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right. So feel this core engagement. You can go, as far as you'd like, either side. Maybe you choose to just have a little fall to each side. And experimenting with how that feels as we continue to drop side to side. What does it feel like to choose different intensities of twist or reach of knees to either side? And as we think about what we're cultivating in the new year, honoring that it doesn't need to be heroics. It can be really just honoring of what your capacity is. Staying connected to your own core. Let's do one more each side. Nice, coming back to center, hugging the knees in. Lovely. And then placing the feet on the floor, hip width apart, and in close to your body. And if you have something underneath your head here, you may want to remove it. We're going to do a little bridge flow here. So bringing the arms by the sides, pressing strongly into the feet, lifting the hips up. Exhale, lowering back down. With your next inhale, lifting up again, maybe a little higher, squeeze the glutes, press through those feet. Exhale, lowering back down. One more, and we're going to hold this. Inhale, lifting up. So you're welcome to press your elbows into the floor, extending hands facing each other on either side of your hips. You can also interlace your hands, rolling the shoulders under, coming up a little higher, really engaging the core here. So we're going to do a little challenge here if you'd like. You're always welcome just to stay here and breathe. If you'd like to go further, we're going to lift the left leg up into the air and then pulse the hips dropping down 10 times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yay. Bring that left foot down. Realign the feet. Stay up if you can. We'll do the other side, lifting right leg up and pulse hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! All right, final round. Both legs lifting. Just kidding. Okay, but we are going to pulse both both glutes here. Here we go. 1, 2, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! And now releasing down. Release your arms. Release down. And bring the soles of the feet together on the floor. Let the knees drop out to either side. And bring the arms to stretch out from the shoulders. And feel yourself passively melting here. We just did some really focused engagement, and now seeing the balance of letting go here. With your next inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, cross your right arm on top of the left, and give yourself a hug. Gratitude for arriving into this new year. We're whole, we're alive, we're strong. Tight squeeze. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, open. See if we can breathe deeply down to the pelvic bowl. Hips releasing and softening here. With your next inhale, reach your arms up to the sky again. Exhale, left arm on top of right. This time, give yourself a hug. Gratitude for all the blessings that are present. The breath continues to flow. That we are warm and nourished, connected, protected. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, open wide. Melting again, and one more deep breath, sending it down to the pelvic bowl. Nice. With your next inhale, scoop those knees up, hug them into the chest. Rock a little side to side. And you can either choose if you would like to rock over to one side and push your way up, or if you'd like to hold on behind your thighs and rock and roll and find your way up to a seat. A little rock and roll here. So once you come up, we're actually going to make our way to stand, excuse me, at the top of the mat. So we just went from laying down to standing. So just feel yourself like blood flow, redistribute. And we're going to do a little clearing of our space here, just swinging the arms side to side. Clearing out. And we can think of this like re-energizing our space to nice coming back to center here and finding Tadasana pose at the top of your mat. So feet hip width apart, spread those toes really wide, activating through the soles of the feet. Soft knees, expanded heart, palms towards the world in front of you as we start into this adventure of 2025, pulling the chin back slightly. Feel yourself strong, present, joyous, a nice open heart. With your next inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, bowing through center. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale down, place the hands, step the right foot back behind you. High or low lunge, feel free to drop that knee if you would like, and this is where you might use a blanket if you would like to have a blanket to drop that knee onto. Whatever you choose is fine. Keeping that right hand grounded down, we're going to inhale, lift the left arm up and circle it 3 times in each direction. Nice. And then bringing that hand down and stepping back to a down dog. Our first down dog of today. We're going to walk it out here. With your next inhale, pull forward to a plank pose. You can drop your knees if you'd like. Holding here. Feel that strong core really helping to keep you buoyant. A good skill to practice. And then if your knees are lifted, drop the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhale, scooping forward, drop the belly. Lifting up into cobra pose, kind of maybe a lower cobra today, just at the beginning here, or maybe feels good to push up. Curl the toes under, press back to a down dog. Yay. So from here, we're gonna have a choose your own adventure opportunity, which really we have all the time, choose your own adventure. So we're going to pull forward and come over into a side plank. So let me show you kind of one option here. So this is kind of like the full thing. We're going to bring the right leg in front and foot is on the floor. We're going to reach along with the right arm and then pull in left knee and right arm coming together. If that feels like too much for you, you can bring that left leg down to the mat and then extend the right leg and then pull in this way. This is a lot more stable and grounded, okay? And the other one is a little more challenging. So we're going to do 6 of these contractions from wherever you choose to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yay! Making your way back to your down dog from whichever variation you chose there. And pause for a moment here in the down dog. Dropping the heels, melting the heart. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting right leg to the sky, bend the knee, drop it over to the left. You're welcome to stay here, or if you'd like to go further, we're going to drop that knee back and extend out, kind of like a reverse table, but it's called Wild Thing. Wild Thing going into the new year. This is how we party around here. And coming back, see if you can lift that leg back up into the air. Exhale, bring it through to the top of the mat. Finding your balance here, maybe dropping that back knee. Inhale, lifting up to lunge, high lunge. 2 breaths. 1 more inhale. And exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step forward, top of the mat. Exhale, hang forward, fold, shake the head around. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a deep breath, gratitude. We're building a little warmth, building some heat. And I'm going to come to the other side of the mat, and you're welcome to join me. I'm just doing this so I can stay facing towards you all. So finding your grounding here, bringing the arms down again. We'll clear the space, feeling this expansive energy, building some excitement, maybe feeling yourself stretching out in this practice beyond the bounds of where you've felt comfortable before. Maybe feeling a little playful, able to giggle. All right, arms by the sides, grounded down through the feet. Palms facing forward, soft knees, open heart, maybe a gentle smile on your face. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Gathering all the blessings, palms pressed together, folding forward all the way down. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale down, place the hands. Step the left foot back behind you, keeping that left hand on the floor. Inhale, lift the right arm up and circle that arm 3 times in each direction. And bringing the hand back down to the mat. Step back to your down dog. Finding a supportive aspect of this pose for you in this moment. Inhale, pulling forward to a plank pose, holding here. Feel that core, keeping you buoyant. Feel free to drop your knees if you'd like, but keep the hips pulled forward. One more inhale, and exhale, drop knees, chest, chin, booty in the air. Inhale, pulling forward, scooping, coming up, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. If something needs to bend, bend the elbows or move. Curling the toes under from here, press back. Down dog. Yay, so we're gonna move into that choose your own adventure piece here. So pulling forward, we're gonna roll onto this side plank. So this variation, bringing the left foot in front, and then we're gonna contract left arm, right knee. Other option, drop that right knee, left arm extends, and then pulling the extended arm and leg towards each other. Choose your own adventure. We're building some warmth. 6 contractions here. Inhale. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yay! Making your way from here back to your down dog. Awesome. Beautiful. Finding a moment's pause here. Inhale, lifting that left leg back up into the air, bending the knee, dropping the foot over to the right, looking underneath the right arm. And you're welcome to stay here and breathe. If you'd like to go further, you can drop that arm down, the leg down, and open up with that left arm reaching back. Wild thing. We're ready for this wild year ahead. And making your way back to down dog, lifting that leg back up into the air. Exhale, bring it through to the top of the mat. Finding your lunge, high or low. You can drop that back knee if you would like. Inhale, lifting the arms up and releasing fingers except pointers. Really feeling yourself strong, clear, moving into this new year. One more inhale. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step forward, hang in a forward fold. Shake the head around. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Standing all the way up, palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Pause, breathe, and notice. Hopefully your heart is beating strongly right now. This affirmation of your life force. And you have some warmth built in your body. Lovely. So dropping the arms down, and we're gonna swing the arms again, side to side. Clearing that space. So lovely. Bringing the hands to the hips, and we'll take some big hip circles. And going back the other way. Isn't it amazing to keep journeying through these years, however many you have? Wow. These cycles, we keep getting to move and dance and flow and all the amazingness through. So we're going to come back down to the mat. I'm going to invite you to roll up your blanket so we can come into a lovely heart opener here. So we're going to place the blanket across the mat. And we're going to aim to have that blanket land at the base of the shoulder blades. And then drop the head back. And you can adjust as needed if it feels like you are up too high. You can unroll the blanket a little bit, or if this is really uncomfortable, take the blanket away. This is really helpful for those of us that sit, look at a computer a lot, or work on things sitting and hunching. So additionally, I invite you, if you would like, to make little cactus arms, so bending at the elbows, backs of the hands on the floor, and this further opens up through the shoulders, through the heart area. So we're just going to stay here for a few breaths. If you'd like to bring the soles of the feet together again and get a little hip opening going on here as well, you're welcome to do that. So my invitation to all of us here is, as we breathe, can we notice the places where we're unnecessarily holding and release them? So I notice this for me right now in my low back. And I just let it soften. And this is a good mirror for us in the ways in which we hold to things that are not necessary to hold on to. They may have been at some point, but not now. So again, as we're entering the new year, noticing if this shows up as a body pattern for you that you can be more mindful of. If it shows up as holding on to things or experiences or people or places or expectations. Where can we be in a place of knowing that we are whole and grounded and safe? And let go of that grasping, that holding on. Two more breaths here. And then bringing the knees up, feet to the floor. And we're going to roll over onto the right side. Then press up to find a way to move the blanket out of the way. And then we're going to come back down onto the back just for a few breaths. Whatever version of Shavasana feels good for you. And you might notice there's more spaciousness like in the back, in the heart, in the chest. May we cultivate a larger expansion space for our hearts going into this year. So releasing into the support of the earth. Bringing your awareness back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath and wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor and come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. Sitting with your eyes closed, and bring your hands to your heart, placing one hand over your heart and the other hand on top of that, and just feeling your own energetic center, this place of connectivity, of love, of light. And receive this loving kindness prayer into yourself for the year ahead. May your life be free from suffering. May your heart be open. May your body be filled with joy and with ease. May you share your gifts with the world. And may you know your true self in this lifetime. Thank you all for joining me for practice today. Deep bow of gratitude to all of you. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.